Hi guys, it is me and Alan. Hi, my baby got some garlic powder right now, and he is literally obsessed with seasonings. What it's about, we don't know, but it don't matter, right? But it don't matter. Yeah. Anyway, we're about to have some lunch. We have leftover covers from yesterday, so I'm gonna show y'all what we eating. I am recording on my phone, and how to turn the camera around when you're recording, I guess it ain't a thing, and so we gonna do this the best way we can. So here we go. All right, you just turn it around and see. It's just a piece of fish and some fries that he's having, and I just got some onion rings. Anyway, we're gonna get ready and eat, but I did want to check in with y'all to see how y'all are, see what's happening, what's new. I am about to feed him, and then I think we're gonna go to the park. You want to go to the park? We will be back. But anyway, I was saying I couldn't figure out what was happening, and so I tried different things. Like, I thought that it was maybe things that I was eating that was causing his body to respond a certain way. So I stopped eating dairy. Like, I completely cut out dairy, and nothing changed with his stomach issues. So we went to his specialty appointment with like GI and all of that. We did all of that. Nothing was wrong with him, like minus a little bit of acid reflux, like gas here and there, typical newborn infant things. Like, nothing, like they said, they ruled out everything. We went back, they ruled out everything, said that he was fine. And so it was fine for me to like reintroduce dairy, because it was nothing, like it was nothing at all with dairy that was causing him to respond that way. So I'm like, what is happening? So I'm like, is it my milk? Like, what is it? So we just kept trying, because we know that like acid reflux is common for babies. He's giving me this sign that says, "My sweet family, where life begins and love never ends." My mama got us this, and he loves this sign so much. But yeah, so anyway, long story short, we just needed to get over the hump of he is just new to this world, and his stomach is just trying to adapt and all of that. Nothing was wrong with my milk. But saying all that to say that we did try formula in those moments, because we wanted to see like what was best for him. And if my milk just was not working out for him, then that would have broke my heart for sure. But it would have been okay, in the sense that I'm going to do was, give him whatever his stomach can tolerate better. Long story short, my milk was the milk that his stomach could tolerate best, because he definitely did not take the formula, didn't want the formula, wanted nothing to do with the formula. And for you guys who are going to want to know, was he bottle fed? Was he just strictly breastfed alone? Okay, well, yeah, we pumped, so I pumped, and I would also feed him. Now, he latched, and he preferred the latch, obviously, but if I'm not around, like, he would take milk from a cup, from a bottle, from whatever you give it to him, and that was just not a problem for us. So yeah, so it wasn't that. We tried different things, and then my baby was on like the more like skinny, slim, side, like very average weight on every appointment, kind of like smaller in a weight department, but like measuring fine and doing fine, kind of like developing his own curve, growing on his own curve, all of that. So when they talked about like his weight at one appointment, like it wasn't really, it was me asking, like, I mean, I know he's little, but like, is he fine? And she's like, yeah, but if you want to supplement, you could. She's like, I mean, he's just growing on his own curve. And I'm like, well, I have so much milk that I could supplement with my own milk. At that point, I was like focused on building up a milk supply. I was using a haka to go ahead and like pull milk from one side while he nursed on the other side, and it worked out perfectly, because that's how I was able to build up my stash. I had not even a love-hate relationship with pumping. I had a hate relationship with pumping. It just felt like a total job. Like, that's one of the reasons why I wound up just nursing my baby, just keeping him latched, because pumping was too much. It was too much for me to pump and like latch him. It just felt like it was a lot on my mental health. Like, I was not getting enough sleep. Like, I was so concerned about like milk supply dropping, plummeting, and all of that, I just really wanted to make enough milk for him. Especially because I was thinking like he was on the smaller side. 'Cause he was born 5 and 7, and he just kind of like, he gained normal weight, but like he never fattened up. He was always just a slim, skinny baby. He still is. He's 13 months and he's like 19 pounds right now. But he's like 30 inches. And so yeah, anyway, he tolerated the milk well, and he preferred to latch. And because of that, and he will wake up actively to nurse throughout the night. He would nurse all throughout the day. Obviously, he's with me all throughout the day, so that was no problem. So I had to just come to terms with the fact that I think that my milk supply should be fine. And if I need to do anything to make sure that it doesn't change, or things just don't get out of hand with like my supply dropping, I know that I can. So I learned about like power pumping. I did my research on like different things that I can do to increase milk supply should that happen. But honestly, I was worried for nothing because I was fine. And that's crazy because I felt stressed out during the time just because I was so exhausted. Like I was so tired. I was so tired. It felt like it was the breastfeeding though. I'm telling you, like, it's like one thing to have like a newborn and to have like this infant that I have to like take care of. But the breastfeeding is just like, they are always going to be latched and attached. And that's just what it is. And it took me a minute to find my rhythm. But when I found my rhythm, it was amazing. Y'all, I'm here to tell y'all that do not give up if you really want to do it. Obviously, if you don't want to do it, don't. But if you do, if at the core of like who you are, you know that you want to give it a go for the first year plus, just keep on going and just know that like you will find your rhythm, do what works for you. I stopped pumping. And once I stopped pumping, everything got better. Everything got better for me. If I was too full, I would just use the Haka. But like I had different pumps. Like I had like a wireless pump, the Mom Cozy, like as whatever, I don't even know what it's called, but I'll put it on the screen what it's called. But I had that one. I had if I remember to put it on the screen, but I had that one. I had the Medela pump and style. I tried, what is the pink and white one? It is the Spectra. Tried that. I have like so many different ones. And I have one that I absolutely love. I am gonna link that because it felt great. I still have that one just for when I go out of town, because my husband and I are planning on like going out of town for our anniversary and leaving him for the first time with my sister overnight. She does live in a different state, and so he will be with her, and we just did not know if we wanted to do that. And we trust her 1,000%, but it's just hard. It's just really hard leaving your kid, no matter who you're leaving them with. And so anyway, so I'm gonna use that pump to take with me when we go, since we'll be gone for 2 days, and I'm gonna obviously have to pump because he's not gonna be with me to drain the milk, and I want to continue to nurse him. He's not ready to wean, and I'm not ready for him to wean. I'm not ready to be done with breastfeeding. So it's been a very hard but yet beautiful journey. I would say the first couple months were the hardest, trying to find my rhythm. After that, honestly, chef's kiss. Like, it was like so natural, so organic. It felt easy. It just felt so easy and natural. Even now, like when he wants his milk, he just knows to grab the boob and you can have it wherever, whenever. Because I nurse him in public. I nurse him wherever we are because he's a baby and he needs to eat. And even still, like, nobody is looking at you scarfing a burger down your throat. Ain't nobody looking at that. And I feel like obviously the conversation is controversial, but like, he gotta eat, and I'm not here to make nobody comfortable, so there's that. But yeah, I just went on a breastfeeding rant, y'all, and that's not even what this video was intended to be about. But I think I want to make a whole breastfeeding video, and we can talk about all things pumping, nursing. I don't have too much experience for pumping, just because I'm telling y'all, like, I literally pumped for just a little bit and decided it was not for me, because also it just didn't feel like, it just didn't really feel natural. It didn't, I won't lie. I think that mothers who are able to exclusively pump, my hat's off to you. And if I had to go into an office, then I would have to definitely pump if he was in daycare. If our situations were, you know, not what they are, I would have to pump. But I don't have to do that. I don't have to leave home to go into an office to do work. I don't have to do that. And so that being said, he can be right here nursing while I'm recording this video, while I'm making this content. He can do that. Hi. Like right now. If he wants it, he will grab and he will do it.